So, I tried to do something nice for my wife. I was like, you know, she's getting home soon. I'll have dinner ready for her, right? So I'm like, okay, here's what I'll do. We got some chicken in the fridge. Make chicken and rice. Is it the most basic ass fucking thing in the world? Yes. Is it food? Also yes. And it's nice to come home to a home-cooked meal. You know what's not happening when she gets home? A home-cooked meal. Because now the apartment smells like rotten eggs because it's gone off. And I was a little iffy on it, and then I let it be in there for a bit. And now it's kind of smoky in here from the miasma of the bullshit. And so I was like, oh, I'll Febreze that shit. I'll Febreze it, and then the air won't smell like rotten eggs anymore. So now it smells like chemical sunshine and rotten eggs. And I'm wondering if we got anything else that I can fix it with. But it just smells like shit. It just smells like shit in here. So instead of making a nice meal for my wife to come home to, she will come home to, no, not a gas leak. I just fucked up cooking. By not. Anyway. That's my complaint for the day. Let's do some ghost trick. All right. Also, real quick, I want to do a shout out. Shout out to Dr. Mia Wu, I believe that's his name, for making the nice little border things. So that way my stream doesn't look like ass anymore. Thank you for that. It looks nice, I think. And I think, yeah, it's perfect to that side, and it looks like it's perfect to that side. Perfect. Looks real nice. Thank you. Anyway. Much, much better than having nothing. I will tell you that. Like, that looks real good. I can chill it out a bit. Hold up. What if I throw on a filter or two? What if we, color correction? Sure. You want me to make it, like, a little bit less, like, could, knock down the saturation a little bit? Is that better? Or is that worse? That feels worse to me. I don't know about y'all. Is that better when it's like kind of grayed like that? All right, can I just flick between the two? Yeah, this or this? 1 or 2? 1, 2. Full black and white? Let's see. Contrast, saturation, 0. You prefer 2. 2, 2. I prefer darker. I could have it have color and then just be darker. Or I could even just like lower the opacity so it kind of like chills the fuck out in the background. Maybe that? Okay, so 1 or 2. That's probably better. Cool. Perfect. Lower opacity, I think, is going to be the trick there. All right, cool. So we just found out that the murderer dude that she cares about is in prison for murder, but probably didn't do it, but also painted a picture of me. I can't get these images of what I saw at the police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. And now I'm here at a place that she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. But when I got here, I found the place in ruins. Vis-a-vis, thank you for the 8 months of support. God damn, how are you? What the fuck? What'd you do? Sorry. Whoa, what in the world happened here? Oh, the heavens, what do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked her more chicken for her. I mean, yeah. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she had her fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she had her fill a time or two. The chef seems to be in quite a panic. At least it looks like the waitress isn't dead. It's good. Alright, what can I interact with? Are you dead? You're dead. Whip. According to that police radio conversation, I heard Lynn should be here, but I don't see her anywhere. Seems like bad luck has it in for that redhead. So I was half expecting to see her in trouble again. Spotted the corpse of the van driver. Yeah, that's, Well, my wife at least accepted the gesture, you know? You're under there, aren't you? God damn it, can you stop fucking dying? Look at me, am I dead? What took you? I'm dead. What took you so long? Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim. Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? That's because I'm a detective. I have to be tough, you know. You know how tough you are? You're dead. That's how tough you are. Well, and how'd it go? Did you check tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99? Oh, I like that emote. That combination there. Hectic Harlequin. With the little, like, cone on his head. It's like the little thing that shift, comma, 8, shift 6, and then fucking shift backslash. Yeah, just like I promised. I have a few things I want to ask you about, too. Sure, but we agreed to use each other after all, right? Okay, let's swap info then. How about you tell me why the fuck? What the fuck? On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police. Oh, it was on your way, was it? And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him. Her. On the security camera. Set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. Security tape showed me the person who shot me. It was you. Hey, you want to explain that shit? I might be doing Town of Nowhere Sunday? I don't know. I really want the highlight video for this week or this coming week to be something that my wife suggested, which is where it's a like way of catching up, like as few videos, like as short of a thing as possible to understand how the points work, how voting works, what the map looks like, the basic plot, and then what a like 1 minute summary of episodes 1 through 4. 1 minute for each, and then from here on out, I just do like a 1 minute summary of each one. And then that way, before the stream begins, I could just do that, and then you could watch it, and you could be like up to date, you know? And so if you missed it and you just wanted to know what the fuck was happening, there'd be a video for it. So if you have anything that you feel like needs to be in that video, like, let me know. So I'm thinking like Sunday is when I do the next Town of Nowhere. Maybe Monday. Or maybe I bounce everything back a couple of days. Maybe I release that on Wednesday and do it Friday. I'll talk to Mike. And figure out what day he really wants to stream. Sunday, please. We'll see. Last time on the Town of Nowhere. Basically. You're kidding, right? It is Sunday. Not today, but like a week from... It's either going to be Thursday, Friday, or Sunday. Maybe Saturday? Somewhere in that region. I want you guys to have plenty of time to get points, because I figured it out. I think it's about 9,000 community points that you need to have in order to interact with every single poll that happens in a 3-hour period. If you want your answer to be on all those. And sometimes there's stuff like, what color do you want the nails painted? Which I do not feel like everyone cares about. Or like, what drink would you like to have? So, like, you probably don't need that many, but 9,000 is probably about right. Not 90K, just 9,000. And that's if you want to interact with every single one. I would rather, I mean, you could still vote. I don't think that that's going to be a thing, but, you know, it is a high number. So I don't feel like most people will be able to achieve that, but like tactically speaking, if you wanted to do that, it's about 9,000. I should play this game first, though. I'll figure something out. I'll give you guys a definitive date on when I'm going to stream it, and then that way you guys will know. What do you have to say for yourself, detective? It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you. If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure it wasn't you? Because I told you before, you were supposed to give me information. Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. I mean, I maxed out the number of options to like 10. So, not everyone's getting theirs in anyway. Luxray Tail, think of the 3 months of support. What do you mean? You said you had information on the case I'm looking into, so I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right? I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before. Huh? But what if it was after you had already gotten that information from me? I definitely told you something then. I don't know what Genki girl means, and I might have just said a slur. What does that mean? And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I don't remember. I don't know. You gotta believe me. Yeah, I don't, though. After you saved me, I thought I got all my memories back. Energetic. Okay. That's fine, then. Cheery, upbeat, airhead. Oh, see, like, if it's just cheery, energetic, that's a fine thing to call someone. I mean, real, like, gamer moment there. Saying slurs, I don't even know what they mean. Need to learn, like, other languages and just start saying random words. Let me just say things that sound German, and eventually I'm going to hit something that's a slur for something, and someone will be offended. Arguably justifiable? Anyway. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something. I can't remember that part at all. So, okay, you guys are saying that, like, she's an airhead. I don't know as if I believe that she doesn't remember. But also, if she's as much of an airhead as she's proven herself to be, I don't think she'd be good at lying. You got the information you wanted from me and then shot me. Isn't that what happened? No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me. What did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? Cheery and energetic, but not necessarily airheaded. Like, I was gonna be like, oh, I could say that as a compliment to people. But, I don't know, a lot of airheads I'm familiar with are pretty damn good liars. Maybe? I'm trying to think if that works. I'm trying to think of the airheads that I've known. There's some that were pretty... I mean, okay, so here's the question. If someone... I know airheads. I've known airheads. No offense. Stop being friends with them because I like being able to have a conversation. Not saying like you know... I like having conversations with people that are like... I'm a bit of an airhead, though. Fuck, I'm stupid. Ah, shit, I should hang out with more airheads. Work schedule. Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. You can fake being an airhead. That's true. That's all I'm doing. I'm not actually an airhead. I'm just, No airheads, only himbos here. Don't you have to be, like, kind of jacked to be a himbo? Like Gaston. When I think himbo, I think Gaston. Like, Gaston is a himbo. Yeah? Not jacked, just attractive. Well, I am attractive. And I am kind of stupid. So I guess. But the thing is, there wasn't anything written on Prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank. What? I guess it means his schedule tomorrow hasn't been decided yet. Blank? Blank? No! Unfortunately, Rev White is not an actual emote that I have. We're gonna have to get, how many points did I say? Let me do, sub. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. You get double the community points if you're, sub, so there's there. I think she'd lose it over the blackboard. How come you're so upset about the undecided work schedule? Because he doesn't have anything scheduled, because he's not going to be doing anything tomorrow, aside from dying. I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. He's in jail. Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? How did you not know this? Herman, what are you doing? It means something? It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It means he can't do work. And that's because he's going to be executed. Executed? Says the dead man to the dead woman. That would be bad if he died. Do you know what Prisoner D99's crime was? I think so. They said something about murdering his wife right in front of his family. That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never. Detective Jowd would never do anything like that. See, that's the problem. Is like, I like to think that I'm attractive, but here's the kicker. Am I stupid enough to think that, but not actually be? You know what I mean? Maybe. The death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. His name is pronounced Joe. You're pretty attractive. You're pretty hot, to be honest. Well, thank you. Okay. You're married, asked Tilda. When she gets home, I'll ask her if I'm a himbo. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case. The prisoner wants to die? You definitely have something else going on. I just know. I have to find out what. And if his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. Okay, what? Hold up. Himbo. Himbo. An attractive but unintelligent man. If your man's self-image is tied to his muscles, level of tan, and body hair distribution, he may be a himbo. If he pouts and makes awkward, sexy poses, and then... Slang term for an attractive but vacuous man. The word's first usage was in 1988, the year I was born. I was born and they immediately invented the term for a dumbass that's attractive. Coincidence, possibly. He must be connected to me in some way, too. I ushered in the age of the himbo. After all, he obviously knows me. The police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out that you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanella? What in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I just have to say because of you. Me? Do you remember that note I found? Yeah, I remember that note that I didn't get a chance to read. It had a place and a time written on it. Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight. Yeah, apparently so. I had to get that information that you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It's the only lead I had left. And here is Point X. That means the mark the police was waiting for was me. So what are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you going to get revenge? That would be so easy to do. Yeah, I mean, literally all I'd have to do is nothing. Actually, that would be the thing to do. That being said, I don't believe that she's actually dumb enough to be smart. This guy looks like Dave. Me and Tilda went shopping the other day and we found some suits. I looked for a red one because I was like, I'd like to do an art show soon. She found one that was like mermaid scale sequence. And it was like half a size too small. So I couldn't move. And it was bad. She put it on me because anytime she finds anything glitter or sequence, she puts it on me. Do you guys know what mermaid scale is? No, she put it on me because she was like, this is terrible, you look great in it. Fabric? No, that's not mermaid scale, sequence? Sequence, there we go. Alright, yeah, here we go. I mean, that one's a bra. Can I just, like, view image? Alright. So, like, sequence, right? It's like this, but you see how some of it's green and some of it's blue? The blue is on the back side of the green and vice versa, right? So this one is black but silver on the other side. Otherwise, it was just a normal suit coat. I don't know why they spelled sequence wrong. I spelled it correctly. If you're gonna get revenge, that would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. Is this the ending I hoped for? Had I unraveled all the mysteries of me? How about we find out why? What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna save you, that's what. You are? Want to know everything. Who I was and why I was killed. And I'd like to know who those guys are too. Not iridescent. Iridescent is different. Iridescent is like crows or ravens. Raid? Shadow Legends? Fuck, we need to do that. Oh, hey. Hey, thank you, Limes, for the Raid Shadow Legends of 357 people. It's a lot. Thank you. It's time for Ghost Trick. This is gonna be episode 4 of this. Yeah, crows and ravens are iridescent. We're discussing whether or not which characters are himbos. And then I inadvertently called myself a himbo. Now you're all caught up on what's going on this stream. I want answers and I want to find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay, I won't say thank you, not yet. Chad asked me to ask whether or not I'm a himbo to my wife when she gets home. So I'll probably do that. And I won't say I'm sorry either. But I'll help to see that you get your answers. Good. Now I think it's time to go into the past. Can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. Rewind time. I feel like the top screen just doesn't need to exist. You know? The note said chicken kitchen at 10. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet with here. That pointy-haired man didn't say his name. That's suspicious. I have a small suspicion that that's not actually his name or who he is. And that the real Sissel is the lamp. But I don't know who that makes him. Because you don't necessarily know who you are. This is a theory. I have not played this game. Do not give me spoilers. It would involve this character being so incredibly stupid that she didn't know. Can I eat that? No, you can't eat that. Just go with the flow. So the entirety of your move was a single backflip. Run. Just getting bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. I can't help if I get tired of dying in unusual ways. Like, can you just not die for once? But I'll say this. It wasn't a death a detective could be proud of. What makes you say that? The way you saved someone else before dying yourself. Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head? This chapter is so stupid. Yeah. Like, is she getting dumber because, like, she's dead and there's just, like, a certain amount of time that she's brain dead and so her brain is deprived blood and oxygen? Like, is that what's happening? Like, but no, she's never dead in the scenario where I save her, so, like, she's just stupid because she's like that. Yeah? See, she's just a fucking idiot. The next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitresses. I'll make a note of that next time. Don't be mean to her. I'm not. I'm being very kind right now, actually. But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save the waitress, you'd still be alive. couldn't help it, you know? It's a detective thing and all. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though. Well, he did try and kill you, so that doesn't really count. He can die. At that speed, he must have died instantly. We can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of the whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? It almost looked like I said stupid. Or stew. Because, like, the P got caught off. So there's that. I can totally bully her. There's no reason to not bully her. Give me 5 reasons not to bully her. She is likely the person who killed me. She dies repetitively. She asks. She doesn't ask, she tells. I got 3 reasons why I think she's... Oh, and she's dumb. I got 4 reasons why I don't like her. 1, it's rude. Okay. 2, it's mean. Okay, that's the same thing. I got 4 reasons. You gotta give me 5 reasons on why she's trying her best. Like, trying your best is not really like exoneration. I should probably actually like try and save her life, shouldn't I? Alright, what do I have access to? Ring. One, she's cute. 2, that's rude. 3, she's cute. That's the same. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. What? What was that sign? A tempting dessert menu, maybe? It's kind of embarrassing to have someone watch your every move like this. No, that sign was, come to think of it, what did that sign say? My memory's a little hazy on that part. Why are you so dumb? In any case, I'm just hanging around here isn't gonna fix anything. I gotta look for a way to get beyond this area. Okay? Can I read this now? You wrote a note, right? I think so. I don't remember. 10 o'clock. That means it's already time for you to be meeting whoever it is. Now that I think of it, whoever it was was supposed to meet. You were supposed to meet was supposed to be here already. You're the detective. Shouldn't you have checked that when you got here? Oh yeah, sorry. The chicken at this restaurant's really good, so you know, haha. Maybe we should take a look around the restaurant. Yeah. Alright, so I gotta ring the bell in order to get her to come here with something that I can carry. Hat? Hat. I can't interact with her. You rang? Sorry, no, I didn't ring the bell. Okay, I get it. This is a little dig, wasn't it? Kinda like, where's my food, right? No. Besides, I didn't ring it. Okay, that's alright then. The chef's the one who makes the chicken. No sense in harassing me about it, alright? Just keep that in mind, Kay. Well, I can destroy her reputation. That's... It's no use. I can't read what it says. Let me see. Oh, hey. Now I remember what this sign says. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times? Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring water if you only ring the bell once. She said those are the rules, apparently. Apparently? What do you mean, apparently? Don't you work here? Let's try to... Yeah, quite a stickler for the details, this detective. Okay, can I... Is it 3 times in quick succession, or is 3 times in... Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, now I can be the water. Okay, that's what I was trying to do originally. I'm probably gonna fuck it up this time. You want more water? Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. What's with the more water bit? Well, come on, this is your 3rd glass. I get a little dig. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water, bitch! I like her little slide. They're inline too, I think. Okay. I can be that now. I don't even think that, like, we'll see when she turns. Those are regular skates? Okay. I've been playing a lot of, like, Jet Set Radio. Aggressive water. Be the chicken. Okay, I don't think I can reach anything else, so I guess we're just examining. It's one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy, too. It's very suspicious and red. Hey, let's see what's in it. Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked. Darn, I wanted to see what's inside. Herman? Heard one of them cry. I think they're probably okay. Oh, maybe it was just the bell for the elevator. So what do you think about... What do you think, my dear beauty? You think we can really trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted. They were pretty amusing too, weren't they? The fellow who sang on National Secrets on the live TV broadcast, and the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department, taking the top dog hostage. What if he double-crosses us? That wouldn't be pretty. No, he needs this deal too. We've accepted all of his conditions as well. Yes, thanks to that, we have to be here on this little extra assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, beauty, I don't mind. Oh, well, you gotta be like that. How do these two know about the cases in the special prison? Special prison? The guy who sang in the National Secrets, the man who held siege to the Metro Police. Those cases are classified information. Heard about both of those cases recently, too. Perpetrators are being stored in a special facility. That's what special prison is. They're not generally known about by the general public. A black site? They're being held in a government black site. All right, then. Sure. So Detective D99, Detective Prisoner D99, Detective Joe. Joe? That J-O-W-D. Jode. J-O-D. Jode. But you guys say that it's Joe. What? Ow. Joe. Joe. I guess? These two are talking about the same cases that I heard about tonight. That could be a coincidence, couldn't it? What is it, beauty? Why don't we move to a different spot? The table in the back looks good. Now you're talking, beauty. Just what I've been waiting for. Quiet, secluded spot, just for the two of us. Wouldn't object to that. All of a sudden, I get the feeling that somebody's eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know. Could it be this guy that you're sitting next to? All right, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go across the bridge of Poultry to the land of love. You're getting the case, though. Also, does she have a whip? Is this like a dominatrix thing? Like, is that a riding crop? He's trying. He's trying. But also, like, is a cigarette holder? If it's a riding crop, like, maybe this is just like a thing they got. Okay, then. What just happened? Did she sense that we were here? What, with her sixth sense? Get down, Herman. God damn it, the spray bottle's in the other room. Give him 1 sec. Get the fuck down. That's dangerous. God damn it. So Herman is aggressive about his stuffed animals. He takes them. Tilda likes stuffed animals, so I give her some. Now that we have Herman, he has a bunch of stuffed animals now because he goes and gets them. He's really hardcore about it. He'll hiss and growl and everything when it comes to stuffed animals. Once he's picked one that he wants, it's like his, you know? He's a sweet baby. We give him stuffed animals, it doesn't matter. But he just broke into, Tilda's, like, she's got, like, a sewing cabinet. So she's put a couple of stuffed animals that she doesn't want beaten up, into it. And he's figured out how to open it. He got on top of it and opened it like that. Cat. It's a black cat. And, so, yeah. You should give him a plush box. He literally just goes and takes whatever the fuck he wants. Like, Tilda, like, does amigurumi. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's where you, crochet stuff into, like, stuffed animals. Hold on. Get a child lock. We got a child lock on everything except for that. So just kind of need to keep an ear out for it. Amigurumi. There you go. Here we go. Here's some amigurumi stuff. She didn't make these, but, like, this is what amigurumi is, anyway. It's like, you make little tiny stuffed animals, so he's taken a couple of the ones that she's made. What, with her 6 cents? But, you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself. Kaklui, thank you for the 8 months of support at tier 3. I don't know why I said that weird. Yeah, like what? Like, if there's a chicken nearby, I can tell right away. Let's call it sense of smell. But anyway, let's get the situation. But anyway, the situation has changed a bit now. Tier 3. Figured out how to get into your sewing cabinet. I had to go stop him. Tilda just got home. I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific, says the ghost. But come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we? Looks that way. Not having legs is more inconvenient than I thought it would be. What are we gonna do now? They're all the way over there. Okay. Do you know what a himbo is? A himbo? She's giving me this look like she knows exactly what it is, but I'm gonna have to... Okay, hold up. Okay, so... A himbo is an attractive but unintelligent man, according to Google. Chat wants to know if you think that I'm a himbo. Okay. She looked at me like, what the hell are you talking about? You do math for fun. That is true. Well, thank you. I think you're attractive too. I'm telling you, we'd better shake a leg or we're going to miss what they're saying. That was a no, because she said that I do math for fun. That's... I think that means... Chat says answer the question. I feel like that was an answer, wasn't it? No was the answer, according to her. So there you go. It'd be pretty hard to shake a leg and not have legs at all. I do math for fun in that I play Warhammer. And that essentially is math. You're still talking about me. I want to hear. Me too. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you too. Alright, now what are my options here? Bell. Dispense. Okay, let's see what this does, if anything. Okay. I don't feel like that achieved anything. Why did I do that? So I was wondering, We're not stuck over here by any chance, are we? We just might be. Okay, well, I have two thoughts. Number one, if we want to get over there to where those are, we have to use this red trunk they forgot somehow. Sounds right. What are your other thoughts? Doesn't look like this blue-haired bartender is going to help much. It's going to find someone who can help then. I guess we ring the bell, but I wanted to try everything else first. Got a GBJ. God, I don't know what that means. I'm gonna become the suitcase and then check that. You rang? Oh, I got it. You saw that couple over there and you started to get lonely, right? You decided to call me. That's so sweet. Forgive me, but I did not ring for anybody. What? How could you not stand in my light, please? I cannot see my glass properly. I've been working here for 2 days and waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now, would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails? Okay, well, that didn't help either. Oh. She went, yeah, like, props to her. Like, for just, like, I'm not, oh. I mean, props to her for being that brave. Like, that's very brave. She has a surprisingly short career at this place. I mean, she does die in the next couple of minutes. There's that. Well, no, actually, she's fine. Okay. How about we just cause more problems? That usually is what I enjoy doing. Okay, I've already read that. So what if I ring it again? What if I break some shit? Okay, that helped. You just broke that glass like you did my heart. Broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. You can't just leave it. Someone might get hurt. Depends on, like, what kind of establishment this is. It seems, like, weirdly upscale for, like, a chicken hat-themed restaurant. Doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there? Sorry, I had to kiss my wife. The only things we're allowed customers to lose here are their cares. Please, miss, go let them know about the trunk if you would be so kind. How gallant of you. I might just fall for you, you know. You spoilers, you already have. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Yeah, oh, fuck. Put it back down. Put a new glass down. There we go. Oh, goodbye. I've been working here for 2 days, and I had my eye on you the whole time. I think it might be my last night working here, though. It's been fun. Wow, didn't even put a 2-week notice in. Wasn't even here for 2 days. I guess she's leaving this place for her surprisingly short career intact. Two days, 2 nights, whatever. Of all things to forget, it would have been pretty, wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. Things like as big as you, my dude. Like, if she's got a riding crop and, like, a pencil skirt, that's just, like... That's just the dominatrix thing in a nutshell, right? Like, that's why he's got this thing. Like, that's his kink. Here we are, finally. I kind of feel bad about eavesdropping, though. Not me. I mean, we just delivered their lost trunk to them, after all. They owe it to us at least that much. What kind of detective says something like that? Okay. What can I interact with? I can swing this from side to side. Come on, everybody, do the Mario. That's out of range. That's a BDSM equipment size suitcase. That's true. Weird of you to note that, but you are correct. You could put a lot of BDSM equipment in there. Someone mentioned it was person-sized as well. If someone was extremely into BDSM, you could put a person in there, and it'd be like, you know, a thing. I don't know if someone could get off to being stuffed inside of a trunk and then just, like, left somewhere. And, so all the blue people in this game bad? Yeah, this game is really racist towards blue people. It's 2020, come on now. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you probably have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. That's okay. That's what I love about you. Yeah, he's into some weird shit. Some dominatrix shit going down. That's what he loves about her? I don't get it either. No, where were we? Right. Who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that is, of course. How about you, like, man up and fucking ask her? We can talk about that when we are alone. But aren't we alone now, Beauty? Do you think she senses our presence again? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. Okay. Also, how did he take the wheel out and put it on the front? After all that trouble, it happened anyway? Looks that way, yes. It's not over yet, though. It's not? What are you talking about? You're not dead yet. No, but I'm gonna be in just a few seconds. But before that happens, maybe we can make something happen here. Maybe there's something we can do from here. Alright. I don't think I can swing and do anything of use. Alright, I can't affect that. The swing's not gonna work. We tried that. There's one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy, too. It's very suspicious and red. Let's see what's in it. We can't because it's locked. Alright, we already tried that. Oh! Oh, the timing, though! Chicken bone. Alright, can I move about more? I can't do anything with this. She's gonna die in 1 second. I have 1 second to figure this out. There's nothing I can interact with, so I've just gotta wait. Oh, this sucks. I don't know how this helps, but let's try this guy. Looks like he's unconscious. Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please? Pushy as ever, this detective. She's pushy too, that's 5 things. Now you guys owe me 6 reasons why I shouldn't hate her. I don't hate her, I just... 6 reasons why I shouldn't bully her. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first. Huh? I was like that, and you were like that too. Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die. Yeah, I know. So why don't we try going back even further in time? What, even further? But how? Simple, we go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here. You can do that? Never tried it before, so I don't know what I'll do. But we can erase this driver's death. That should erase your death, too. Oh, wow. I can't think of any other way to do it, so let's try it. I did it. Everyone was like, this fucking level. I hate this fucking level. First fucking try. I dabbed. I don't face cam, so you don't know. But it happened. I'm telling you about it happening, so you know. It's about to happen again. There you go. Just imagine it. It's the next one that's bad. Neat. What the? That's Lynn, our rookie detective. What's she doing at point X? Could it be just a coincidence? Dab louder. How does one dab loudly? Just... like, I can't dab loudly enough. I'm sorry. It's just not a loud action. All caps, hold up. Let me just like... here, hold up. Did you hear the chair creak, at least? Just say bam as you do it. Okay. Well, now I don't fucking feel like it. Now I just don't feel like dabbing anymore. We've been talking about it too much. There's no point now. Dab ASMR. We just got the ABP about her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case with an extremely important witness currently extremely on the run. What should we do? Should I report it to Inspector Cabanella? Oh, we're back here? I feel like I need to, like, achieve something else dab-worthy. If I beat this on the first try, then we'll dab more audibly. How about that? I haven't done anything worth dabbing about. Like, it's worth one dab. It's not worth, like, 5. It's just not worth it, man. It's not worth it. I told her to stay off the radio unless if it was an emergency, but I think this is important to call in. Poor Lynn, I wonder if she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. Alright, fine. Yes, sir. I'll go get her. You won't expect it by now, then, but it'll happen. Also, I like how they animated the gear shaft. The static's awful. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you'd have to have a small brain to match. Much that hurts, beauty, but it's okay. That's what I love about you. What the heck is this? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. I can't hear very... oh, that's what it was. Oh. Dominatrix ASMR. Why the fuck do all these cops have a crush on Lynn? I mean, she's cute, but she's fucking stupid. Like, some people are into that. They're like, I don't want a woman who can challenge me. But I want her to be cute. So I think it's that. So there's that. Dominatrix ASMR be like ear-splitting screech. I could have made that. She's the only female detective, I guess. The van driver was a detective. Not everyone has to be a genius, bro. Sure. But like... I noticed something, though. A conversation he was listening to just before the crash. I remember hearing it before. That's right. We did hear a few minutes ago, didn't we? Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder? I already know the answer. I saw it happen at the restaurant. So we have to stop her from doing that. She burned the ladybug. Sometimes the high-tech bug, like, when the high-tech bug like that is destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out. That's a convenient thing, but if they were listening to it through headphones. Hey, you guys want to hear the sound of a bug being destroyed? Everyone put your headphones on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I got this. Got this. Put your headphones on and turn it up quite a bit. Like, turn it up a lot. There you go. Listening to headphones, so that's why the detective passed out, huh? Bingo. Now let's stop it from happening. Hey, it's this place. Place where the white-suited detective, inspector phoned tonight. It's the parking lot, the parking lot of the park on the east side of the town. It's been years. You know this part? Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little. Dude, you just made me crash through a chicken kitchen window. Not cool. Fair enough. But then one day I swore to never set foot in this park ever again. Is it because of some, like, childhood drama? Whoa, this is pretty deep, dark feelings. I wonder what happens. Hold it. Don't give me that ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. It's just a figure of speech. What kind of nitpicker do you think I am? Anyway, whatever. Let's get started. Okay, let's do that. I won't press her about that other thing right now. I guarantee you it's not important. All right, what do we have access to? Reclined seat. What the? Alright, I can't really go anywhere from there, so that's not gonna help me any. How about... Doesn't seem like the detective's gonna come. Might as well turn it off, it's pretty loud. I mean, how about you let me do whatever the fuck I want? How about that shit? Saurus Wingfeather, thank you for the 1.5 years of support. Nope, nope! Doesn't look like... Okay. Come. Alright, so I guess we just wait. There's a thing for me to interact with. It's too far. I told to stay off the radio unless if it was an emergency, but I wonder what they did. What does it mean this time? You mind your own business. I like to do things my way, okay? Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. I mean, yeah, I got the seat. That's the thing I could do. Pew! Pew! Oh! Launch! Okay, that was, like, not that impressive. What's the matter? I tried to yeet it, but the yeeting was... What about you can't, like, have a conversation? What about if it's too loud you can't hear? Okay. What? Who's the detective talking to? Don't keep yelling at me about these things. But they might be talking about something ridiculously important. It's true, but still. It might be the person who really shot you. Now you're just throwing things out there. In any case, it looks like it's too late to get on the phone now. Darn, we missed our chance. Well, no, I mean, there's no fucking way to be over there. I tried to yeet it, but it was unyeetable. Oh? Diamond unyeetable. It's point X. Chief. The chief's here. Chief here, did he show up? No, sir, not yet, but... Idiot! Told you to stay off the radio unless it was something important. But this is important. Somebody else showed up. Our rookie, Detective Lynn. What? You see my baby over there, do you? I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? Detective, get my baby away from Point X. Do it now, man. And then tell her to... Then hold on to her. Yes, sir. I'll go get her now. Try yeeting it now. It's unyeetable still. He put it in the back seat and everything. He's on the move. There isn't much time left. We gotta stop him, otherwise he's gonna crash into the chicken kitchen. It's like that game, isn't it? The game of chicken. Six reasons. Sorry, but what's a game of chicken? Sorry. I better choose my audience more carefully next time I tell a joke. Never mind. We have to do something. Yeet! What do you think you're doing? Making things worse. I like to solve problems by making them. Oh, I just thought it'd be better to do something. Well, hurry up and put that seat back up. I can't do it, it's too heavy. All I can do now is hope this guy has strong ab muscles. Whoops. Oops, my bad. I get the feeling that you had to do something, but that? Oh, there wasn't really much I could do once the van was moving. We should rethink this. Was there any other path before that? I guess I better rewind the clock, see if I can pick up any other clues. So I think I need to be the binoculars and go from there. So I don't think there's anything... Oh, fuck, I don't care. Who's the dummy now? Listen, I may be stupid, but... No, that's it. How about I just call you a butt instead? Or what if I just call you a butt instead of saying butt? I may be stupid, but... Dave is also a himbo. Okay. That implies... No, you can't say that. Okay. I am now Ghost. Alright, we'll try yeeting it. Let's see if that does anything. Yeet! Damn it. That has, like, no force behind it. Alright, what if I'm in the binoculars? Oh, I don't care. I think you did it too late. I don't think you can yeet it that far. It cannot be yoted. Yeah, there's no dab after this. I didn't achieve what I didn't do it first try or even second try from the looks of it. But if I'm the binoculars, I get to be the binoculars here, right? Yeet it as fast as possible. I yeeted it with as much force as a reclining chair can yeet. A dab of failure. You can rewind? Can you trick the binoculars? No. They just do that. Use the siren after yeeting the binoculars, but before the phone call. I have. Am I still the binoculars? I mean, that is that actually, like... I'm just... Alright, I'm gonna... If that's right, I'm gonna time you out. Gonna go ahead and keep your name ready in chat to do that too. can't reach anything else. You're lucky I'm being nice and not just straight up banning him. Or banning you. That's the thing that I said I'd ban for, but I don't think I said it this stream. So, past this point, I'm gonna ban anyone who gives, like, spoilers. No, there's nothing to do. Dead. And then you can't lean him back. I'm gonna make an educated guess that Lynn died again. Yeah, no, she did, and that's why we're doing literally anything in this game. Like, no, every puzzle in this game wouldn't exist without her dying. That is a sick flip. She's capable of sick flips. That's cool. There's one thing for you guys. But everything's her fault. So I'm up to 7. How many you got? She's cute and she can do sick flips. 2 to 7. This is not good odds. Trying her best doesn't count. A lot of people tried their best. A lot of people tried their best and because of it made the world a worse place. She's got... You forgot it's mean. Okay, that's 3 to 7. I'm not the binoculars. Why am I not binoculars? The Police Academy movies, but an anime. Alright? The alarm has to do something. I only have 2 things I can interact with. She looks good in boots. Everyone looks good in boots. Find me one person on this planet that does not look good in boots. That's why I wear boots. Because I look good in boots. I got me a pair of Doc Martens. They're good. Alright. Damn it! Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna let you guys call me a himbo. Because I'm not doing that self-deprecating shit. I'm smart and beautiful. Do some self-affirmations, look in the mirror. Rev, you are smart and beautiful. Smart and... I call... It's sort of like Bruce Wayne, where he calls himself Batman. Okay. Get! Damn it! Like, I feel like if you make depression part of your personality, like, you may have depression, but, like, it doesn't have to be your personality, too. You know what I mean? And that's where it starts to get bad. Because then... if you ever want to, like, change that and be happy, you have to change your entire personality on top of your brain chemistry. It's just not good for you. Depression. Oh, it just fucked up the screen region entirely. That's cute. Let me just fix that. Okay, cool. Legitimate DS here. Himbo is a funny word. Depression fucked up the screen region. Have you seen the Henchman versus Himbo Venn diagram? What are these doing here? Oh! BAM! Wait, why am I there? No! Delayed hammer. Now I can tab. You're right, I can tab, and I will do so. Loudly. There you go. I am now binoculars. What about a sexual dab? How do you dab sexually? Like, everyone's got, like, a thing that they're, like, into. Like, everyone's got kinks. Let's be real. Your kink might just be, like, something, like, not weird. Like, boobs. Like, everyone's pretty cool with that. I can be a phone now. Detective Rindage? This is memory. Dab with a boner? Well, isn't the hot part, like, the boner, not the dab? I knew someone who had a kink for yawning. Alright? Unless if you're asexual. If you're asexual, you probably don't have kinks. I don't really know the specifics of how asexuality works. But I would assume that if you don't find things sexually arousing, you probably don't have a kink either. Okay, solid point. I'll accept that. It's not a kink, though. Asexual people don't jerk off to the fact that they don't have a fetish or a kink. Is it possible to have a kink of having a kink? Listen. Wasn't that whole, like, crystal story something about, like, he invited people over to his house to, like, jerk off around crystals and they played with their trains or something? Like, my point is that there's a lot of weird kinks in this world. So having a kink, like, thinking about kinks, I have no idea what you're talking about. The J.O. crystal. J.O. crystal meme was fake. I don't want that to be fake. No, not the Town of Nowhere crystal. What? Spit in my mouth platonically? It's just a casual thing between friends. Spit in my mouth. What's the matter? It's not time for you to report your regular report. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm gonna put a ladybug on them. Ladybug, do you mean a listening device? Yes. Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Cabanello will be furious. They're doing all sorts of kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. Spit in my mouth, bro. It's platonic, bro. No homo. What? There's a whole spectrum to asexuality. You can be asexual and have kinks, but not be into having sex yourself. What's the point, though? Like, why, though? Like, I'll accept that, but I feel like that's like I don't really like going swimming, but I own swimming oh, that's me though. I don't like wearing, like, I don't like going swimming, but I own a pair of swimming trunks. Is that like being asexual and having a kink? I think that's probably the same thing. Okay, cool. So that's fine. Like, there's no point in having that. Why do I own that? Anyway, you can pick up the signal from your van. Check out the conversation for me, would you? Alright, fine. Once you get going on something, you know there's no stopping you. Thanks. Later then. Hold on. Did you see the customer come in right now? The young woman with red hair and red boots? Oh yeah, that's restless, suspicious chick. Sure. Suspicious. I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. And she spilled the second glass on the table. 8. I learned a lot about feet kinks the other night, thanks to Mike. Okay, fine. Keep your eyes on her, too, if you would. You got it. I'm gonna stream Terraria with Mike on his channel tomorrow. I'm gonna ask him why Queen of Waffles felt like they needed to come into my chat and tell me about the kinks, the feet kinks that Mike was talking about. Oh wow, that waitress was an undercover agent, and she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious, too. Yeah, sorry. I was really thirsty, so you know. Haha. Mike is smart. He's not a himbo. Okay. Just go ahead. Just export as desktop PNG or reason 9. There we go. Cool. No, I don't know. Anyway, did you hear about the listening device? Is there a himbofication fetish yet? Yes. Yes, we have been. We have to do something about that bug. We should stay here or follow up with the waitress. It looks like it's time to make a decision. Probably go there because we weren't achieving anything staying there. Like, yeah, let's go. Is mayonnaise a fetish? I don't see why not. Hey, look where we are. The heart of the chicken kitchen, huh? Yep, or most people say, the kitchen. I hope the key to preventing this accident is in here somewhere. Oh yeah, I bet it will be. You know what they say. Toasters toast toast. Where there's smoke and chicken, there's fire. Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. Alright, what do we got access to? Switch. Okay. Can't interact with anything else. Let's try this first. Oh, okay. I can kind of move it with that. The fire alarm might be worth doing. But I want to see if there's anything else I can interact with first. Can probably knock that down. What's that going to achieve? Hey, look at what she's doing. Do you think that could be... Yeah, she's probably planting the ladybug. Now that I think about it, Did you hear about listening devices? Oh, never mind. Forget that I told you about it. Worst, world's worst joke potentially delivered to us by Lynn. All right, I'm going to go ahead and keep my finger on the trigger for that one, too. There'll be a 2-second timeout. Anyway, what is this waitress? No, I'm kidding. Or am I? We'll just have to find out. I love that the waitress is it's the waitress meddling that starts the whole chain of events. The detective wouldn't have gotten his ears blown out and wouldn't have crashed. In other words, we're witnessing it with our own eyes. The cause of the huge disaster slowly being planted on a chicken. Hey, I just had a good idea. About what to do about the ladybug? No, I was thinking about how we could let her get crushed under the chicken instead of me. 10. Stream. I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, we've just seen the root of the cause of the accident. And all we have to do now is think of a way to take care of it. Okay, cool. So, we're just gonna go back to the other side. Smoky in here. What if we, break it by... Oh, what's wrong? Can't seem to raise the switch, it won't budge. Yeah, that's not surprising. The whole place is sticky with grease. Must be stuck. Yeah, it does feel pretty sticky. But if the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it. Pretty sticky. And flick. I don't know. It's smoky in here. Oh! Oh! I have my chance. I missed my chance. I just need her to waste some time so I can do this. The timing for this is precise as fuck. Wasn't paying attention there for a second. Okay, cool. Pedal, operate. Sure. So when she turns around, I can switch it. It's smoky in here again. Flip the switch. Spin! And just in case if I need to, like, be back up there, I'm just gonna, like, get over there. Ah, there, all set. Yes, it is all set, isn't it? There, how about that? The ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it. I can cause a fire hazard, too, if I just turn this on again. Thou art beautiful, chicken. He's still like, oh, fuck, and he crashes. I took a bite and my heart swelled with pride. I got goosebumps. What the heck is this? I'm consumed with my love for consuming you. Fate averted. It looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered. By your horrible hen. Yes, I still haven't escaped the world's darkest of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I? There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. Let's just go ahead and, Anyway. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstances. But shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's about time you told me it. About the case you were looking into. Yes, I guess I should. Now let's go back to the new present first. Okay, sure. It's not complicated, she just did it because she's like that. Back in the new present, a delicious aroma of chicken fills the air. I'm still thinking about Lynn. Wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her, and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. Okay, I can just use the phone to get right back up to the front. I'm hungry now, but not for chicken because it smells like awful in here, I'm pretty sure. Also, I didn't realize that the screen region was a little fucky on the bottom. I'm sorry. I'll fix it. There we go. It's fixed. You guys gotta let me know when it's fucky. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I saved the red-headed detective from death. I saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy in my mind. Why did she shoot me? It was just a little fucky on the bottom down here. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I will never be satisfied. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost of her mind. Golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. She probably eats the whole thing. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Okay. I didn't know you were here, Detective Brindage. Come to see me again, didn't you? It's so sweet. Oh, hi, Memery. Don't mind us. We're just pretending we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken while you're here? No, we're on, like, reason 11 now. Don't even start with reason 4. You guys need to, like, come up with some reasons why I shouldn't bully her. No thanks, just watching. Okay, that was your reason 4. Okay, fair enough. You can have that. I was gonna say, that doesn't really feel like a reason to dislike someone or bully them. But it's a reason for you guys to like her. Okay, you guys go up to 4. I'm still on 10 on reasons to bully her. This does not equate out. It's her kink. Don't say things like that. No thanks. Just watching Lynn eat is quite enough for me. How'd that turn out with my ladybug? Oh, a listening device? Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it? No, stay right there. Huh? I'm in the crucial moment with this chicken here. I need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong. Lynn, don't risk your life over chicken, you know. And then we have to do a whole fucking puzzle where we stop her from choking to death on chicken. Anyway, I better move on now while I have a chance. That's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one that Lynn has, or the valiant little doggy missile. I thought the ones that I saved are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead. I didn't even notice that, but that's interesting. Well, I'm heading back now. Lots of things to do, you know. Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs. Someday I'll plant a big one on you, detective. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Listen, Lynn. Yeah, I need to walk. I need to get over to her, but I can't yet. He's just playing your side, and I understand, but there's an APB out on you. Can you at least hurry out and get out of here? You know, quietly slip away? Nah. No, can't do. I'm meeting somebody here. Meeting somebody. Oh, that's right. The little lady, Camilla. Why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now how can that be a coincidence? I don't know, it is a coincidence. Is it true what they say? That you're still looking for into Detective Joe's case, according to chat? That's not how words work, but okay. I'm dyslexic, so maybe it is. Inspector Cabanello is worried about you, you know. I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? Jode. Jode. So how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for? It's great. But you know, Detective Rindage, that's his name, by the way, sitting across from me. I mean, he was dead just a few moments ago, right? Kind of taking the edge off my appetite. Is it? As in jowls. Jowl. 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 I don't think that's a real name. I don't think any of these names are. I don't think Memery is a name. I mean, he was dead just a few moments ago, right? It's kind of taking the edge off my appetite. Oh, brother. He's a great guy. He understands my situations. He said so. He's going to give me a pass just for tonight. Speaking of Detective Rindage, notice something. He doesn't have a core right now. He doesn't? I thought a core was supposed to show up when I saved somebody. I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Unconscious? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you, he was unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after he saved you, you didn't have a core either. So for people who are unconscious, when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. Meme is a name in 100 Years of Solitude. Is that the name of a book, movie, game, or are you just saying that if you name your child Meme, they will have 100 Years of Solitude? Like you'll disown them directly after, being like, wow, look at this nerd. Its name is Meme. The doctor's just like, you just named it that. The hell is wrong with you? I don't want to have anything to do with it either. Nice meme kid. You might be right. I'll leave Rindage to you then. But I have a lot of questions for you. I thought you would. Let's get started then. What's your connection with prisoner D99, Detective Joe? It seems like, he seems like more than just a coworker. And I suppose you have it right to know. God, you know what I just thought of? Someone mentioned Neutral Milk Hotel. Then I remember this song that, I don't know if they did it, but it was like this hipster song about like, it's like talking about a woman who worked on the wharf. It was like a hipster shanty. So then I started thinking about like, this one day in art class, like the teacher allowed us to listen to music during class, right? But we all had to listen to the same thing, right? So then I was like thinking about this one time where someone put on sea shanties for the entirety of like 3 hours. You know, I had to listen to like sea shanties for like 3 hours. And I have nothing against sea shanties, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't really want to listen to 3 hours of sea shanties. Watched an arcade video where you mentioned the sea shanty? Okay, cool. Sea Shanty 2 is a banger. Yes, you are correct. Detective Jode is my hero. What the fuck is the name of that song? Hipster Sea Shanty. Sea Shanty's influence could be heard in the UK's New Folk. Fuck off. How to start a shanty group. There's like a Facebook like thing explaining how to start. Hold up. The Albany Shantymen. No, I'm not. I'm not making an account on Facebook for this. I need to read this. How to start a shanty group. Make friends with people who look like they would enjoy singing shanties. Telltale signs of include bushy beards, chunky sweaters, barrel chests, and solicitor's hats. Buy them a beer. Listen to their voice when they talk. If the glasses and the bottles shake behind the bar when they speak, you can prepare to ask them. Buy them another beer. Talk about heroic men and days of yore. Working on tall ships. Allow for this to sink in. Wash out for misty eyes looking at the horizon. Talk about how Vikings, warriors, and adventurers used to sing their exploits and quaff ale. If they nod seriously, you're ready for the next state. Get another round in. Do not ask. If people have the opportunity to think about it, they would say no. Speak the following words. We should start a shanty group. Before they can answer, hand them a pint and say cheers. When they're drinking, explain that it is our duty to explain or maintain the unbroken line of heritage. Speak our connection to the past and responsibly to bequeath the tradition of the old ways to our sons. Pay respects to our maritime forefathers by silently downing a pint of traditional real ale. Pick a name for the group that includes a logical maritime history and makes you sound like a randy, drunken group of pirates. Agree to the time and date of meet-up and celebrate a new group with a lovely foaming pint. Get a beer and approach another bloke in the pub. Repeat steps 1 through 6. It has 69 emojis in response. This is way too fucking perfect. Jesus fucking Christ, why does this exist? Please give link. It's a Facebook thing. Just walk up to someone and start a shanty with them. Start singing. I'm just gonna link it cold on Facebook. There you go. Hero, huh? You don't hear much of that word. What were we doing? If you want to know what ADD is like, it's exactly like that. It's like that, but all day. Well then, an old-fashioned heroic type kind of story. It happened 10 years ago. Now just calm down. Drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. On that day, 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. And then suddenly somebody grabbed my arm from behind. One of the funniest fucking things that anyone ever has said to me as a streamer is someone goes, and it was fairly recently. They said, Rev, I went to get myself tested because I had some suspicions because I have a lot of the same symptoms as you, and guess what? Guess who's got ADD? And I'm like, yep. Yep. But suddenly somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die. And then, that being said, This is how I figure out things to draw and write and, you know, things to add to the town of nowhere. So I can't figure out where exactly the ADD stops and my brain begins because it's the same shit. But yeah. You might, Whirlygigs. I'm pretty sure it was during a Homestuck stream too. Detective Jode. Oh, that's why she doesn't want to go to the park. And there was a really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to. Are you alright now? Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? I mean, like, listen. The only reason to get tested for ADD is if you have the money and means to get medication regularly. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. Like, unless if you think that you're, or if you're going to school and you need to get, like disability accommodations. But otherwise, it's probably not, like, there's got to be some benefit for learning it. You know what I mean? Like, the online tests don't do shit. They say weird things about my mind. And I've been, like, actually clinically tested multiple times, and those things don't show up. Because, like, they'll ask you stuff like, do you ever think that people are out to get you? And it's like, well, I mean, vaguely. Not, like, actively. But some people dislike me. And they may actively go out of their way to, like, you know, try and make my day worse. I do that to people. And then, and then, you know, I answer that. I go, yeah, okay. And then it's like, where you're paranoid, schizophrenic. And I'm like, well, I feel like I need a little bit more than that. But okay. I mean, I haven't been medicated in years. I would love to be. But, you know, instead I just drink a lot of caffeine and that makes up for it. But it doesn't really. It actually makes it worse. But I like being awake, so there's that. I don't know. What's your job, mister? Me, I'm a police detective. So, how old is she? So that's when you became a detective, huh? That's right, I was 10, and I became a detective. I've been a detective for 10 years. That's right. It was my ideal of what a detective is all about. But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife. Exactly. And that's why I want to prove that he didn't. Point X. She's 20 then. I would assume so. Special Detective Rindage works at the Special Investigative Unit. There's an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. I mean, like, so me knowing that I'm dyslexic has been useful to me personally, because otherwise I'd feel like a fucking idiot. So maybe getting tested will make you not feel like an idiot anymore. You'll be like, my brain just does some weird shit now and then. I don't know. That's a reason enough to get tested. But it can be expensive. I just don't want to, like, tell people, like, the only way you can be happy is to get tested for any weird shit your brain's doing. A deal that could affect the future of our nation. A nation isn't influenced that easily, though. That's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple up at the stairs, on the table upstairs. She isn't dead. She's fine. When I hear they're foreigners. We're waiting for the other party in this deal to show up. She's racist. There's 12. I'm pretty sure we're up to 12. I'm gonna bump it up to 12, and if there's one that I forgot and it wasn't actually 12 and it was supposed to be 11, I'm putting another one on there that it's become so many that I've actually forgotten what number we're on because of her. Having continuous reasons. We're on 13? I hate her for that now. You're at 13. Well, we're just at well, now we're at 14 because of that. I hear they're foreigners, waiting for other parties in this deal to show up. Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. These are 14 reasons why I'm allowed to bully you. My mom said so. Is the other party they're waiting for me? Kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? To be a xenophobe, you have to be racist. Yes. Everybody that's blue in this game has actively tried to kill Lynn multiple times. Maybe these blue people are just assholes, and it's not because they're blue. She's a cop. That's a good point. She's a cop. Maybe that's why she's racist. Anyway, nobody knows about the details of the person except for one person. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. He says that he's been watching the movements for those two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before. Inspector Campanella, eh? Apparently you're a real favorite of his. Hashtag Blue Lives Matter. Fuck you for telling the funniest joke of this stream. You're not allowed that. Get out of here. A favorite. Yes, well, there's a reason for that. Well, what's that? Cavanella. Inspector Cavanella and Detective Jode were good friends. Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that. They joined the detective division the very same day. Two very different types, but they're always in friendly competition to the. He definitely set him up. He 100% killed his wife and set him up for the murder. Calling it. Don't tell me, that's spoilers. Detective Jode was always particular about thorough investigation of a crime scene. What about Skeet from Jimmy Neutron? Who the fuck is Skeet? Skeet from Jimmy Neutron. What the fuck is wrong with him? What the fuck is this? Why did you... What the fuck is that? I couldn't remember Quentin Tarantino's name. So let me tell three different jokes. First off, he looks like Quentin Tarantino. Second off, when I googled director with foot fetish, Quentin Tarantino shows up immediately with Quentin Tarantino has a foot fetish. And this, hold up, that's the Chronog game of the day. It should be good. Anyway, and this picture. And Inspector Cavanella, well, I guess it's just a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two lead detective divisions in these days. It's all connected. Now he just has to start singing sea shanties. Does he look like Tarantino? I think he does. Look, this is Quentin Tarantino, right? Memorize that face. Now this is him. Like, if he was younger and also... Okay. Versus Quentin Tarantino. So, I'm not the first person to make this connection. Quentin Tarantino was actually a voice character in Jimmy Neutron. Okay? There's no unibrow, though. Alright. Fuck it. No. Like, we're supposed to be playing this game, but instead I'm gonna be photoshopping Quentin Tarantino. Give me a second. Where's Quentin? There it is. Okay. Right. So, like... Let me use all my photoshopping skills. Also, just get out of here, artifacting. Get the fuck out of here. Just... Oh, God, it's fucking everywhere. Alright, I'll just... Okay, right, hold on. No, let's do this on a separate layer, then I can blend it better. Alright, and we just kind of like... It's too much, just a little bit. Hold on, I'm giving Quentin Tarantino a unibrow. I'll get back to the game in just a moment, I swear, I will. I will actually play this game at some point. Okay. So anyway. What do you think? Turn this into... Quit. What? Okay, turn this into a emote. First off, I'll save it. But you guys have to give me a goddamn good... When would you use Quentin Tarantino with a unibrow? Like, when would that ever be a useful emote? There's feet! Inspector Cavanagh. Okay, alright. So if you're a sub, first off, do you want it? Second off, which it's Rev Feet. Alright, what emote do you want to leave in order to have Rev Feet be an emote? Skeet for feet. Hold up. Okay, I don't know why this is the... We can change this. I'm not gonna bother photoshopping it, but like... Why does Lynn deserve a list of reasons to be bullied when you're the one doing shit like this? We could change this top bit to be like, when you see a feet. Do you ever use Gerald? Yeah, anytime you bust out the Gerald voice or anytime someone does something stupid. We were playing a video game, but Inspector Cavanagh is different now. He's changed a little. He changed? Ever since the Detective Jowd incident. Don't just replace no. Fair enough. I can switch out no then. Now he distances himself from the field work. And he started to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. And that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it. Anyway, Inspector Cavanagh took me under his wing. Because you were his little girl and a good friend and had saved, huh? He really looked out for me and helped me study for my detective's exam. fudging my exam scores for me. Goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. I did have a teacher, foreign language teacher, who I was just like, I literally don't understand what's happening. And he's like, just tell me what you needed to say. I'll give you the right answers. I dropped out of that class. It didn't really help, but that was nice of him. I wonder what role he plays in everything that happened tonight. He was a nice teacher. He just wanted me to, like, do well in school. It sure is taking Camilla long enough. It was pity, I think, because of how incompetent I was, but be as may. Should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried. You two are sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said. Yep, that's about sums it up. Doesn't look like you're worried, being worried affected your appetite much, though. Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more the girls gotta eat. I gotta make sure that Camilla stays safe no matter what. Camilla, and the music box, too. Music box? Oh yeah, the wooden box. That box was a present from Detective Joad. Detective Joad? It was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after the murder incident. He must have sent it before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said. So what's inside? I don't know. I can't open it. It's a shame. Cicely. Did I really shoot you? I don't fucking know. Did you? Where did this come from? Out of the blue? I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I can't. Now I finally understand how I must feel. It's hard, and how hard it is to have your memory gone and your story erased. But who knows? Knowing the truth might be harder. I'd rather believe that there's hope myself. I mean, I definitely saw you standing nearby when I was shot. It seems a bit excessive to say that you shot me. That was great. Do I have chicken on my face or something? You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way that I took care of that chicken. Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into, is it Detective Joad's? What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Lynn. It's tonight. Detective Joad's, you know, birthday. She's gonna say birthday. It's tonight. His execution. Oh, okay. He spoiled it. Spoilers. This guy's banned. Hold up. Let me just put this over him so we can't see him anymore because he's banned now. But there's still time. I looked into it and I found all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? Execution is set for 11 p.m. What did you say? It's gonna happen pretty soon. Isn't there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. I'm gonna go see him then. What? See who? Who else? The Justice Minister. You can also get the governor to do it. Fucking... Texas likes to go for as many executions as possible. So it's like, you got no evidence, but this guy's on death row. Well, fuck it. Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time. I'm going. Sissel, me? Get to the prison and stop that execution. Easy enough for you to say. Detective... Okay, she's now just talking to herself, which is weird. Texas governors hate staying executions. That would involve doing anything. And they don't like doing work. It's okay. I'll just let you go this time, but I mean that's just politicians in general. But anyway, I'll let you go this time, but I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do? Could you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, it is. Oh, you're little Camilla? Okay, we got it. I'll look for her. You know what to do, Sissel. You have to save Detective Jode. And another person I'm connected to somehow is a life of yet another person I'm connected to somehow is about to end tonight. That was good reading. Could be a coincidence, or maybe there's something more behind it all. Probably just a coincidence. Is that guy not, I'm sure he's just used to her acting like a fucking crazy person. So yeah, no, he's probably just like, well, that's fine. I'm glad she has a gun. Anyway, I'm just gonna hang out and, you know, maybe protect, yeah. Detective Jode was destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I decided to go to the prison anyway. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. No, I think we're done for now. I was supposed to do a BRB at some point. I didn't. Today's Chronout game is Worms Revolution. I honestly don't remember which Worms game is which, but this one exists. I like the ones that I've played, so you could do that. You could get it, and if you do, it's $3, 80% off, and I get a cut of it. The Worms games are good. So, like, I feel like he needs to have bigger eyebrows. Because, I mean, like, look at the other guy. Look at him. His eyebrows are huge. I mean, his hair is also huge. But, like, you know, if he were younger, he would have more hair. Feel like we can make this work. Give me a sec. All right. Make it thick. Make it thick. Okay, there we go. Just another layer on top of this one. All right. I'm gonna duplicate this layer. Then I'm gonna make it invisible. And then I'm gonna blur it, right? I'm gonna go real hardcore with this blur. Like it's basically not gonna be there. And then I'm gonna make another layer where it's there. And then we're gonna go a little bit lighter with it, right? And then we're gonna take out just a little bit, like, right? I don't know why we're doing this, I'll be honest with you. Merge down. Okay. We take out a little bit right here so that way it kind of like curves with his head. Is that too much? What do you guys think? Needs a bit more curviness. I could probably bring this back a little bit. One layer or blur it more. All right. Oh, that's too much. Oh, that's okay. All right. Now I could kind of bump it up a bit so he's got like a more like thing going on. All right. Another thing we can do. And I don't know if you guys agree with this decision or not, but just follow me for a second, okay? We could just okay. Let's move this out of the way first. Then we can this is what people came here for. They wanted to watch Ghost Trick, and instead I'm photoshopping Skeet from Jimmy Neutron's hair onto Quentin Tarantino. This is basically the same thing, right? This is what Ghost Trick is about, right? This is what you wanted. You're here for this? Okay. We could even bring it down a bit. I don't know. What do you think? Looks perfect. Could probably like, you know, here, hold up. Let me duplicate it and then make that invisible, and then just like kind of do a little bit of blending, kind of make that look a little bit more natural, you know? Like he basically doesn't have a hairline, so we're going to just try and like implement one. Just try and bring that in. I don't know. It depends. What do you guys think? Think this is good? Like so? I don't know. What do you guys think? He's got a little bit of Donkey Kong hair. You like it? Would you use it? Would you sub for it? That's the question. Would you feel like, yes, spending money on being a sub to Rev is worth my time and energy? Absolutely. Thanks, I hate it. Alright, I'll go ahead and save it. We'll come back to this. Feet. Rev feet. Okay. Anyway, speaking of art, which I just was doing, what if we checked out other people's art? There's not any for today's stream. I'm gonna raid someone now. I don't know who yet. If Mike's live, I'll raid him. Otherwise, I'm gonna raid someone at random. If you are a person who likes the Town of Nowhere, stick around for the raid. Even if you don't stay afterwards, you will get, I forget how many points you get for a raid. You get a decent number of points for it. Let's see. Points guide, it says that if you stay for a raid on... According to Twitch's thing, participating in a raid is 250 points. It's 600 points to put your thing, idea as a vote for the thing. And it's doubled if you're sub. So basically, if you are sub and you participate in a raid, that's almost what you need in order to get the points. You need about 9,000, according to my math today, to be able to participate or have an option added to every single poll. Xenon Monkey, thank you for the sub. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Mike now, and figure out what days he's streaming. Probably tomorrow, and try and figure out something that works for both of us. So that way I can do the Town of Nowhere. So he can spend some time with the people he needs to spend time with, and y'all can do the same. Quick ad, and then I'll do that. I'll see you guys tomorrow on his channel. I'll see you guys later.